One of the perks is someone who gets it. A little game that Jackie and I play, it could be in the airport, it could be in a restaurant. I'll just go, Jack, doesn't that woman over there look like she was drawn by
Yes.
Or here's where it really gets like uber geeky. It's like, doesn't that guy look like if Al Williamson was inked by Joe Sinnott? But this is how you know you're made for each other. Jackie zeroes in. It's like, yeah, the ears.
Can't you tell what year?
Help me on, like, when I was late in the airport, I'm going to be paying attention to everything. I'm like, oh, I see what's penciled and inked human beings.
Actually, that's very good, because I'm sure a lot of people here watch Heroes, the TV show. Well, that woman who, the blonde, who can freeze people to death. Steve, we couldn't think of her name. Steve called her Sue Storm, and I immediately knew what he meant and who he meant. So now to us, she's Sue Storm.
Give them generic comic book names.
Yeah, it's generic.
It's that kind of marital code. But there, in my mind, there's no question, and this is not, I don't believe that it is sexist to say that men and women definitely think differently. And they come from different places in their creativity a lot of the time. And I just realized that one of the greatest things about having a partner who knows this business is that I don't think my male characters in any of the books I've ever done would have been as strong or as complex or as really authentically male if I didn't have him to bounce ideas off of constantly, because there are times when I come up with a situation for characters and I know how I would deal with the situation as a woman, but if it's Cutter I'm writing for, you know, I can turn to him and say, okay, you're a guy. You know, how would you react to this? And of course, you know, his solution might be to punch the other person in the face or, you know, whatever. But that was sexist, I know. It would be a guy thing. But truly, there are times when I don't have insight into the way a guy would handle a situation. And he's always there to help me with that, with some of the most astoundingly creative solutions. And I'm always grateful for that.
Since we're almost done, I wanted to make a plug. Booth 726 is where Exhibit A Press is.
It looks like we, I'm sorry,
and we have something called the Supernatural Love Companion, which is my kind of love letter to my husband of putting together a guide to everything he's done with his characters and, you know, synopses and things of all the stories. And so come and say hi.
Okay, it looks like we have run out of time for audience questions, for which I apologize, but everyone here will be out on the floor. And thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much for coming, and let's give everyone a round of applause.